Okay, the boxing world, welcome to Strictly Boxing. Listen, man, Virgil Ortiz, man, he proved himself today. Last night, man, Virgil Ortiz versus Bohacek, man. We got to see that Bohacek was able to bring the best out of Virgil Ortiz, man. We got the 26-year-old Virgil Ortiz, 21 and 0 with 21 knockouts, and everybody was saying, "Who has he fought?" Everybody was saying Virgil Ortiz, 21-0, 21 knockouts. That Oscar De La Hoya just protecting him and making him, getting him a bunch of bums. I tell you what, Bohacek is not a bum. He's proven himself, and you know what? Virgil Ortiz was down for the game. Let's get it off. Let's do what we got to do. So, Serhii Bohacek, 25 years old, 24-1. He had 23 knockouts. So how can we say that Oscar De La Hoya is protecting Virgil Ortiz, 21-0, 21 knockouts? The fight card was decent, but let me tell you something. The main event between Serhii Bohacek and Virgil Ortiz was something really good to see. Both fighters, man, was pressing them. Both fighters was in shape. Both fighters going hard back and forth with each other. First round, controversial drop. First time we got to see some, what they say, the record. What is it? We call it the video. The videotape was able to see and overturn the referee decision not to count that as a knockdown. They go to the videotape. First time I saw a boxing match change the decision based on the videotape. So the videotape said that the first round was a knockdown and that Virgil Ortiz was dropped, and that the videotape, Harvey Doc didn't count it as a knockdown. But in my opinion, it didn't look like a real knockdown. But the videotape says it was. And so we used that to overturn that. In the 8th round, there was another knockdown. Virgil Ortiz went down again. This one, it was a clear left hook that took him down. And so 2 knockdowns. 2 knockdowns. A lot of people believe that's 2 10-8 rounds. I'm not sure, man. To me, I don't know, man. I'm going to inquire about it. But, like, do you count it a 10-8 round if the person that got dropped was winning the round? Like, if you're winning the round and you still get up and still winning the round, but you get dropped within that round, do you get a 10-8 round? I'm not sure. Honestly, I believe you get the 10-9 because you got the drop. I don't think you lose the whole round, get 1 knockdown, and now it's a 10-8 round. But even so, the judges must have used that because the fights was much closer on the scorecards. Couldn't be any closer, man. One judge had it 113, and the other 2 judges had it 114 to 112. So very close fight. Could have went any way. And with the 2 knockdowns, that means that Virgil Ortiz was behind because he clearly, to me, won the 10th, 11th, and 12th round. 10th, 11th, 12th round, he went in there and did what he had to do. We're going to see a lot more of Bohacek. He's not a bum fighter. He's not an easy fight, and we shouldn't have took it away. To me, Virgil Ortiz passed the test. Put him in there with a game fighter. He rose to the occasion and did what he had to do. Virgil Ortiz now he's a hard puncher, got some good skills, and he looks healthy now, man. Whatever the issues he was having, that physical issues and medical issues that had to be away for a while, looks to me like he's real healthy. I did see, though, just for precautions, after the fight, he walked to the ambulance and went to the hospital just for precautions. He did take a lot of blows in the fight. Both fighters took an enormous amount of punches. So I think that's a good idea that after the fight, they're able to go to the hospital to get checked. I think that's a great idea for the sport of boxing, that the fighters is going to get medically checked by the hospital after each fight. I think that was a good, whoever came up with that. People saying that Bohacek got robbed. saying that he was robbed. I can't go with that. I scored the fight. I watched it a couple times. And to me, it wasn't a robbery. Good job by the judges, in my opinion. I think they did a good judging. It was a hard fight to score because both fighters was going toe-to-toe. And I think that if Bolichek would have boxed more, would have made it an easier fight. Taller guy, real powerful, real strong. You know, he wasn't using his jab, was deciding to stand there, and Ortiz just took away the advantage by making it a toe-to-toe fight. And I guess Bolichek got to go back to the drawing board, and instead of wanting to just slug it, man, he could have used his jab, used his range, used his distance, popped the jab, popped the right hand, made a difficult fight easier. That's my opinion. That's what I would have did if I was coaching him. Harvey Dock, he did an excellent job refereeing. You know, they turned over that one round with him. Could happen to anybody, but to me, best referee in boxing. Got to give him that right there. I think that Virgil has earned the right to be called one of the top fighters in that division. I know they're talking about him and Terrence Crawford, talking about FONDORA, because he was supposed to fight FONDORA, but he had some medical problems also. So now with this interim thing, man, this interim thing got a lot of people lost about how that go, man. Had me a little confused too, but like, what's this interim thing be about, man? But if a champion, you know, is for some reason unable to defend his title, then the other top fighters, they compete. They call it like the interim champion, so that when the champion is ready to come back, the interim is the one that deserves the title shot. Oh, okay, now I'm starting to understand why these interim titles exist, you know, because, you know, there's somebody that's out. So FONDORA is unable to compete, so, you know, we fight to see who could be the mandatory. You know, that's okay. They came up with that interim stuff, bro. That's okay. I thought it was a good fight to see. And again, Virgil Ortiz has earned the right, in my opinion, fight. Is it FONDORA and SPENCE? He'll fight the winner, or Virgil Ortiz and Terrence Crawford. I don't know. Let me know what you think, man. If you think that Bolichek was robbed, if you think that Virgil Ortiz didn't show that he was eligible to be the mandatory, let me know. I think that he's one of the top guys in that weight class, and I think that Virgil Ortiz should get a shot. I do want to say that Oscar De La Hoya, I think, did a great job at building his career and doing real good with him. And a lot of people want to say, oh, he's 21-0 with 21 knockouts. He's a bum. He didn't fight nobody. No, I think they brought him along well. He showed a lot of skills. He was able to take the punch. He's a real strong fighter. He was durable. He was in tip-top shape. Nah, I don't think they built him up like that. I don't think they gave him a bunch of tomato cans. He was able to come through any time that he needed. This is Derek Poppy Roll-On of Strictly Boxing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it if you subscribe. If you like the channel, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And please, man, let me know what you think about the topic we're talking about. Did Virgil Ortiz do enough to say he's one of the top guys in the weight class? In my opinion, he did. This is Derek Poppy Roll-On. Peace.